Hello and welcome to your May intuitive pick-a-pile reading. What will be unfolding over the course of May 2025 for you? Now, it is up to your intuition to choose the pile that you feel drawn to when I say 1, 2, or 3. You can take as much time as you need, pause the video, take a deep breath, whatever you'd like to do. But center yourself and choose a number that you feel drawn to. I will have timestamps down below so you can skip to the number that you chose. All right, so let's get started. What is happening for pile 1 over the month of May? What do we have here? Ace of Wands, Knight of Cups, the Magician, Boss, and Be Receptive. Woo! Pile 1. Ooh, are you being creative? Okay. So, you have been spending a lot of time manifesting some kind of level up, okay? And I feel like this could be related to a job because we have the Boss card here. And the Boss card is, in this intuitive Kev tarot, is the King of Wands energy. It's a leader. It's an ambitious person. And you have the Ace of Wands showing up. Potential. Reaching a milestone, reaching some kind of reaching out for an opportunity that comes your way. It's very Jupiter focused. This energy here, which is all about inspiration, but it's all about expansion too. It's about growing. It's about, see, Jupiter just doesn't give you something and it lands in your lap. You have to open your eyes, and Jupiter will send opportunities to you, and it's up to you whether or not you want to take those opportunities. So there is also, there could be somebody that is a bit of a charmer that comes forward in your life over the course of the month of May that might be striking up a romance with you. Because the Knight of Cups is, damn, like this always screams romantic whenever I see him. But if it is in relation to you, there could just be a growth in your emotional maturity this month. Not to say you were ever emotionally immature, but it's more about learning about those emotions, what they are, how to harness them, how to use them as a power in the world. Because right now you are in your success. This is success. This is success. Also, because the Knight of Cups comes out with the Be Receptive card, and we know that the Knight of Cups is receptive, it might be urging you to be receptive yourself to a love offer or to love in general, to somebody who you are emotionally connected to, and taking that further, okay? Because I see that happening. There's like 2 different stories going on here for pile 1. So there's this feeling of movement and leveling up in your career, or what you do for money, or what you create that makes you feel most passionate. There's you kind of sitting in this, turning those visuals that you've had, be it a relationship or work, and visualizing it as your reality over the month of May. If not, this is a little bit of a nudge that this is happening in the month of May, that your manifestations are becoming your reality. You are using your will, your desires, your abilities to focus your creativity on manifesting what you want to see happen in your life. And there's a lot showing up for you guys in the month of May. So being receptive, harnessing the boss energy and being your own leader is also here. Being your own leader is something that you might not have tried on before, but it's something that you might secretly desire. And you're going to be good at it, whether you are confident in it or you're not. You're going to be good in that leadership role, whatever it may be. So step up and do it. You're getting the okay go from the universe that this is the time, okay? That it's a time for you to understand that everything that you've done internally, all that you have fixed or all that you have been mulling over, all that you have been creating inside of yourself is now showing up in your reality, showing up in the external world. It is a big message that the universe is simply mirroring you and the energy that you carry within yourself. So I see you being very lively. Okay. I usually don't do this, but my Ace of Wands coming out with a King of Wands energy, a boss energy. I kind of always get Ace of Wands to be phallic, okay? It looks phallic. So there's usually in my head, there's usually I'm such a perv. A lot of sex going on, okay? Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands. Anytime I see wands, there's a lot of sexual energy. So that could be happening, okay? There could be a proposal happening. There could be you moving in with somebody, or you're taking your relationship to the next level. So it is a mixture of these two different areas of your life that Spirit really wanted me to bring to the forefront for you, that there are opportunities to see success in these two, the area of your job and what you create and your love life. So I'm really happy for you, and I kind of want to know what's going on. So please tell me. Come back and tell me if that happened and how it manifested. Okay. On to pile 2. All right, what do we got, pile 2? 4 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Death, Chakras, and Dramatic Shift. Ooh. So, a little bit of apathy coming from April into May. Apathetic. You're feeling a little bit like, it's almost boredom in a way, but it could be a time of retreating, a time of meditation, a time where you are seeking to balance yourself, and you're contemplating something. You are contemplating a new opportunity, okay? So there's a new opportunity on the horizon for you to experience a lot of abundance. I often see the Ace of, the 4s are a physical home. And then I often see the Ace of Pentacles as a physical home. So the 4s have to do with the family, the home, the mother, always to me. Representative of the 4th house in astrology. And it's a very balanced energy, but it also is kind of hidden within, because it involves the emotions, the cups especially. Cups are emotions. So there could be you just kind of getting things straight internally with your emotions. it's strange that we had a lot of emotional talk with pile 1 too, but that was in a different way. So there's a lack of, or there is a desire for stability, something grounded, something you want to plant into the earth and see grow. And you are contemplating this. You're in meditation in some way, you're mulling things over, but there is this point in May where an opportunity comes your way for you to bring about prosperity. But I also feel like this has to do with a physical house, like a building of some kind. Maybe you're moving, or maybe you are changing residence, or maybe you are moving to a different state or a different part of your country or another country. So, because I'm not just talking to Americans, but there is a transformation occurring because the death card is here. Okay. And so this is not a physical death. This is symbolic of a rebirth, but it's a death and rebirth. So it's a part of your life, okay, that you needed to do away with. You needed to step away from. Over the month of May, you're completely detaching and letting all of that stuff go. And it's because you have bigger things on the horizon, and you know that the only way that you can move up and move out is by letting go what is no longer here, what needs to have its own end in your life. So letting go of whatever is connected to that former you or former life, and moving up moving on, and starting all over again, starting new. So what's happening here for Spirit is talking about you getting really, really balanced. And that is by doing a lot of meditation, doing chakra healing. You must get into chakra healing. That is when you are going to see a huge, dramatic shift in your life. It's like all the things are just going to start lining up. Boop, 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 boop. Everything you do, like I said to pile 1, everything you do internally is going to show up in the external world, in your reality. So whatever it is that you're doing right. You're doing it the right way, so to speak. You're doing it the right way. You are saying, okay, I need to let this thing go. I need to let this part of my life, I need to shed my skin, and I need to let that go, because the only way that I can move forward is by letting go of that dead weight. So there's a lot that you're contemplating, but you're prepared for this transition. You're prepared for it. And maybe over the month of May, maybe the beginning part, the beginning part, you are still in the process of doing that, but as May moves forward, that's when you're really feeling like you accomplished it, like you did what you set out to do. So that's the beginning. May is the beginning of the new transition for you, but it's also happening pretty quickly. It's shifting and changing very quickly. And it's like you're transforming. Your life is kind of taking a different shape. It's like it's just a new format, a new everything. And it's not going to be overwhelming to you because you're prepared for it internally. It's just going to happen quickly. It's going to happen quickly, and everything's lining up really beautifully for you. And that opportunity is here. So it's like, because they were, all right, well, they said, as if you do the work internally, that opportunity shows up more quickly in your life, if it's not here already. But the month of May, it's like, tie up those loose ends. Spirit is saying, tie up those loose ends, because if the longer you wait to let go of this thing, the longer it's going to take you to change your life and to transform things. So it is imperative that there's so much repeated here about you meditating and healing something, healing whatever it is that you have to make peace with that is connected to that thing that you have to let go. Healing it so you can let go, allowing it to be there. Like, I've made peace with it. It's fine. And you move on. So that's what I'm seeing for pile 2. It's pretty cool. Okay. Pile 3. The devil, the King of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, High Honor, which is about integrity, righteousness, military, and the shadow. The shadow coming out with the devil is wild, because that's what the devil is. Whew. So this is heavy, pile 3. This is not an easy May for you, but I'm going to tell you about a couple of things. So we have somebody who, it could be you, somebody in your life, or it just could be a pattern of behavior that's occurring. But the devil is about restriction and excess and addiction. And it's about giving into the material world. It's all things material. It's being chained to something that you don't want to be chained to anymore, but you don't see how you can change the pattern. See, the month of May Spirit is teaching you how to be a leader, because you were a born leader. You're not somebody who is going to restrict and do all of this BS. You did this BS. You were in this devil energy, or someone around you was, to teach you something. Experiences always teach us something that we need to learn. And once we get it, once we see it, once we bring it to our awareness and have that self-awareness that we need, that's when we can move forward into that I'm in control feeling. Because something or someone has been in control of you. And you are not wanting it to be that way anymore. You have a lot of vision of success. You are setting very firm intentions about healing. Because the wheel is turning in your favor this month. Whatever the last 4 months brought you, you are coming into the month of May with a turning point. Okay? So it's the universe is helping you, okay, by being a mirror to what you want, as long as you are mirroring what it is that you want. So you have to stand in that energy. You have to radiate that energy of being that leader, of having good fortune coming your way. And that's when the universe will start to bring those things to you. But the more you remain attached to anything external, the more it's just wasted time and energy. You're not, it's getting in the way. So But here's the thing that you're learning about yourself from the experiences of the devil. Integrity. Integrity. You have a lot of cyclical things that keep happening in your life that you want to break out of the cycle. You want to break out of the cycle. You've created, what you have to understand is that what you do, like everything that we do, all of the actions that we take come back to us. Okay? That's what karma does. Karma is kind of like balancing something that's leaning too far to one side. So you're having a little bit of an unexpected set of events in your life over the course of May, or these things could just keep happening every month, or like it seems like everything's happening all at once, but there's a lot of unexpected events that are occurring in your life and that are trying to show you something. And you are getting a lot of energy from the planet Jupiter. Pile 1, you might want to watch that one because that had a lot to do with Jupiter as well. But here, you're facing something with strength that you didn't know that you had. You are facing something within yourself that has been a shadow within you, that has been controlling the way your life moves and the patterns that you've been living with, that you want to change. You want to break away from that. That is happening. In the month of May, there is a big moment where you say, I am going to face this, whatever it is that is controlling, because it's the shadow that controls. The shadow is something we cannot see. It is what we are blind to. But when we do internal work, we get to see it. And once we are made aware of the shadow, it doesn't control us anymore. But it takes effort on your part. It takes effort for everybody to do this work. Facing the shadow means you want to see changes in your life. You want to break free of what you feel is restricting you. And you want to move into a portion of your life, the next phase of your life, where you stand as a leader. You have integrity. People can rely on you. People can trust you. You have opportunities coming your way. Your step, if you do this work, watch the money come in, the opportunities come in. Like we're talking about like really successful things. You being a success. But it's all about you trusting. It's about you taking a leap of faith. And you have to be willing to put in the effort. And the effort is you. You have to work on you. That's what they're saying here. Because you're an incredibly honored soul, by the way. I just want to say that. Whoever I'm talking to, I'm getting this vision from Spirit that they're saluting you. Look at how much you've been through, they're saying. Look at how much you've been through. You've come so far. You deserve the love that you put out and give to other people. You deserve to turn all of your effort and love inward. You deserve that. You're worthy of that. So, very big message for pile 3. I was not expecting that. Probably because it is about a reading about unexpected things, but there's so much here about you being changing something in your life that was keeping you prisoner and moving out of it and really learning your strength through that process. It's really beautiful. Facing the shadow and being unafraid to do so. Absolutely brilliant. Brilliant. I'm so happy for you. I really do. I applaud you. And if this resonated, please let me know. And I'll see you in the month of June. And that's that. I'm sending you guys so much love now and always.